I am Chandral and this is RWA Tycoon built on the Mantle network. RWAs are definitely the future of finance and Web3, but its concepts like yield, liquidity, compliance, and operations might be hard to understand for beginners. So, we built an educational simulation that puts us in the shoes of an asset manager and helps us learn the complexities of RWA management without the actual financial risk in a gamified environment. So this is the landing page of RWA Tycoon with a few of the core features of our website mentioned. Let's head over and connect our wallet. Now as we can see, our wallet is successfully connected with the Ethereum ID. Now let's head over to the Learn tab. In the Learn tab, we have stripped away all the finance jargon and replaced them with simple analogies. Here we have explained everything from the basics of RWAs, minting, to the game mechanics and simulations in the app. Now let's head over to the Mint RWA tab to begin with our actual simulation. First, I'm going to mint the solar power plant asset. On the backend, this actually creates a unique ERC721 NFT with dynamic metadata, meaning its yield and risk can actually change over time based on what happens in the game. Now it says successfully minted, check dashboard. So we'll head over to our dashboard to begin with our simulations. Here we can see our minted asset with its yield rate at 8% and risk level of low. Here are our 4 options for some basic simulations of real life events that might occur with an actual RWA. Let's first try and upgrade our asset. You see on upgrading, the yield rate of the asset increases. Now let's try and simulate a missed payment event. As you can see, the yield rate reduces and the risk level of the asset increases. Now let's try doing some maintenance on our asset. Now on maintaining our asset, the risk level drops to a medium level. Now if anybody is confused with what's happening and what do these simulations imply, they can easily head over to this button, which will take them to the Learn tab, where each of the mechanics of the game and the simulations and their real life consequences as well as in-game consequences are also mentioned with proper analogies and examples, so that beginners can easily learn from them. Now let's head back to our dashboard and try out our regulatory freeze simulation example, where our asset might be frozen due to some legal compliance issue in the real world. Now as you can see, the status of our asset turns to frozen and we are unable to perform any operations on it unless the legal issue is resolved. So we'll try resolving the legal issue, which will also cost us. Since Mantle is a layer 2 blockchain, its gas fees are also very low, as we have noticed so far. So now our asset is back to normal again and we can perform all the other operations on it. Since this is just a game environment, we have also added a burn asset feature so that the dashboard of the user does not get cluttered as they mint more and more assets, and they can remove some previously used and experimented assets. So let's try burning our asset. Doing this actually sends the ERC721 token to the burn or dead address of the Ethereum blockchain. Now our asset is burned and it's gone from our profile. So now we'll head to the profile tab. All our actions feed into the Tycoon profile on the profile page. A high score in the reputation section proves that we can balance high yield assets while effectively managing risk. Ideally, this on-chain reputation could one day unlock lower collateral requirements for real DeFi protocols. So that was RWA Tycoon. RWA Tycoon turns complex financial compliance into an engaging game loop. We believe this is the best way to onboard the next generation of investors to the Mantle ecosystem. Thank you.